When you see these white and blue houses by the sea, you are probably thinking of Santorini. But this place is actually in Africa, and today we are going to explore it. So let's jump on a taxi to get there.
Tawa Besh Nimshio Sidi Boussaid.
Yes.
Okay, now we're going to Sidi Boussaid. Exactly like in Santorini. And finally I see people wearing shorts, I'm not alone. Beautiful doors everywhere. I need to go up on the stairs. Very nice view. Oh, okay. I check. Oh, let's check where we've been dropped. So many tourists. Oh my gosh. I think that's the way. So we're gonna start exploring the African Santorini from the rooftop so we get an idea of the entire place, and then we're gonna stroll around all the little roads. Mint tea is offered to the visitors. Oh, it's written also in English. Okay. Shukran. I check. Check out this place. Oh, immediately it's so chilly inside. It's not as hot as outside. And your receipt? Nobody's checking. I think that's okay. And in this room you get an idea of how it was in the past when you were rich, sitting down, having teas and coffees. We have the ladies getting a massage. Oh, good for them. And I'm realizing this was the house of a rich person in the 18th century that is now turned into a pretty nice museum, making you realize how things were here a few hundred years ago. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go check the praying room, Salle de Prière. And oh my gosh, I'm too tall for ancient times again. And over here, oh, that's so pretty. Check this out. All the decorations, books. People have been praying here. Oh no, that's so cool. This makes me think so much about the sea. We are next to the sea actually. Oh my gosh. This was a great suggestion by the taxi driver because I came here totally unprepared. I wanted to shoot other things in this Sidi Boussaid, and then I ended up in this beautiful house. And the main reason I came inside is to get over there on the rooftop. Crazy. We do get the library. Let's go check it out. I love books. They smell old. They smell very, very old, which is nice. Pens from the past. Books. History of the French colony. Interesting. Old ancient computers. This would have costed you like a house. And a desk. Maybe we can get inside and sit. Where was the big boss? Counting all the money coming in. This is so cool. I love books so much, they tell everything about us. Oh my gosh, maybe I'll be able to speak better after this tea, and I could have taken many more because apparently they are for free and included in the ticket, but I'm following the direction to the panoramic view. Oh my gosh. In the ancient times they were doing things in a very, very pretty way. The toilet reminds me so much of Italy, of my house. So we get rooftop number 1, the tiny one before reaching the top. So you can have a view of the house and your neighbors. Tunis, the capital, is over there. There are multiple rooftops. Number 1, number 2. Which one is taller? I guess that one. Is it possible to...
Non, je ne pense pas. En haut, je ne sais pas. C'est tout fermé ici.
Okay. Merci. I studied French for 3 years. I remember almost nothing. I speak 4 languages. French, it wasn't my favorite. And this is so cool, like in video games and movies. Jumping from one roof to the other. Absolutely incredible. That's the top of the house. And I guess we can go on the top. Oh my. Now we are pretty tall. Oh my goodness. It absolutely feels tall. And we can hear the mosque over there. Tunis. some places very interesting. I really like these blue and white houses. Welcome to the African Santorini, ladies and gentlemen. Now we can go explore. Just found something interesting in Muslim countries that might get the video demonetized. Pretty lady. Let's find out, where do we go?
Yeah, we have to go back. You
But
were lost?
Yeah, I was with you there.
Yeah, okay. You're vlogging?
Yes, yes.
Do you like it here?
No, I like it. Are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from Algeria. Just
Algeria. I wanted to visit Algeria, but it's so difficult. It's very difficult to get the visa.
But you like it.
I know.
It's perfect. Where are you from?
It's Italy.
Ah, ragazzi. Bello ragazzi.
And that's where we're gonna head right now after getting out of this place. Well, you can check it out.
Ah, okay. You have a account.
Yes.
Okay, enjoy. I will
Thank
see
you.
it. Thank you.
Shukran.
Grazie.
Prego. Here we get out. That's the exit.
There's the exit.
Yeah, the entrance is that one.
Yes,
This
but
one.
there is no one to pay.
She will come.
She'll come, okay.
And this is Africa.
Thank you.
I think Africa is connected. Doesn't matter north or south. Even if people in center they believe that they are divided from the north. Similar behaviors all over the place. Hi. Hi, Sheikh. Hi, Sheikh. No, that's one of the super famous donuts that they sell over here. They look exactly like the donuts we have in Italy, fried with some sugar on top. It looks 100% the same. You can see in many ways that the two countries are very extremely connected. So guys, this one apparently is the worst reviewed place here in Tunis. Many reviews, they do say it's a massive scam, but they also say that it has an amazing view, and that's the only reason you pay this money. Now I'm gonna show the view from the camera. I'm not sure what you guys have seen over there. There's a pretty nice door. Maybe we can get inside very quickly. What I've been told is that tea prices might vary from 8 to 15 dinars. Like, nobody knows what is the actual and the real price, but as you can see, they have lots and lots of customers. Check the view. Just for the view. It's a typical beach place. Okay. Yeah, the view is pretty cool because we do have the park over there, but is it worth it? I don't know. Been climbing quite a bit, and I still find very nice views. I don't know why I like to go on top. Maybe later we stroll down to the beach, but in the meantime I came up with a few analysis and a comparison between Santorini and this place. This place that has such a complicated name, so in my analysis, like my channel Michele Ponte prevents me from gaining lots of subscribers because Michelle, nobody knows how to pronounce and write my name. It should have been Mike. In this case, a city called Sidi said Sad blah blah blah. It will be very hard to find on the map. And the names are important. Santorini instead sounds so elegant, so simple, so easy to pronounce for everyone else. But I would say that the advantage that the Sidi Bou Said has is that it is very cultural, very historical, so it does attract another type of tourism, but being a coastal town, it is less attractive than Santorini, because Santorini is an island. Maybe there are no cats. No, for sure there are cats on Santorini Island. And when you think about an island, you are much more fascinated, and you go there with much more excitement. Speaking about excitement, Santorini is also a party island. There is always stuff to do at nightlife. Over here instead it's very very chilled and relaxed. Santorini is used a lot as a honeymoon destination. Instead here, with the fact that Islam maybe does not attract many European tourists for a honeymoon, they would probably prefer in more free place, even if Tunisia is practically one of the freest Muslim countries on this planet. Like I've seen ladies dressing up normally, and by normally I mean that they might have been with shirtless, no, not really shirtless, sorry, I don't speak English. Anyway, a much more free way. What do you want, cat? Oh, there is another cat here. Hello, man. Sorry. I would say that in most cases I myself prefer a more cultural, historical type of tourism, because tourism that involves clubbing, it completely drains my bank account in a matter of a week. I spent a week in Ibiza and I lost part of my life. But I think it's a mosque. Gosh. Okay, I cannot approach a mosque with the shorts. Anyway, one of the massive advantages of this place is that it's actually very very cheap, especially compared to Santorini, and cheap compared to Europe. And in that case, the only people that realized it are French tourists, because it was a French colony. Everybody speaks French and they feel very very welcome over here. So the French are really taking advantage of the situation and strolling around, enjoying the beaches, the warm weather, and the north of Africa. I'm trying to find food or street food, but I just keep finding the local donuts. So guys, I've been reading about it and now I know why the city is totally blue and white. Apparently it has to do with the French colonization. And this car passing doesn't help the video. Apparently the idea was of a French painter and artist, and he fell in love with the city, his views, and then he went to the French governor of Tunisia and advertised the fact that this city needs to be in blue and white for some specific reasons. Oh, I found a cemetery. First of all, he says it is beautiful, and I'm showing you lots of trash. This is not supposed to be here. By the way, 150 kilometers in that direction you will find Italy, so come visit Sicily. Secondly, life is great, but not when you're insane. Please remember it. Anyway, he advertised and advocated for this blue and white color also for the reason that the sunlight does reflect on white houses, and these white houses over here are super incredibly hot, and instead the blue makes it seem calm like the sea, so it does give a very relaxed environment, and that's why nowadays we find such blue doors on white walls. By the way, the blue doors, they do kinda have some amulets. Apparently the blue not only does represent the sea, but it also means that is warding off the evil eye, whatever it means. The blue and white color is very very common all over the Mediterranean Sea, and as you can see, north of Africa is clearly part of the Mediterranean Sea. By the way, if you didn't know, the name Africa comes from ancient Romans that came here to Tunisia thousands of years ago. Since then, people started calling this part of Africa, Africa. And then the name Africa spread to all over Africa. And that's why you guys, Africans watching, are called Africans. That's pretty cool. Can I have one chicken? you make it yourself. Nice. Chiudo. Yes. Ayşek. From oh, like a piadina. Formaggio. Okay, cheese. I like to cook in the same way at home. He will roll it with all the veggies inside, whatever veggies you want. Very nice. And one water. I check. Bye bye. To pay.
With dinner and dinner.
I check. Okay guys, we got our sandwich. Looks like some kind of tortilla, shawarma, kebab. Call it whatever you prefer. It's very, very common in all Arab countries, but here it's cooked a bit different. I think also the dough is different, soft and crunchy at the same time. Wow, I knew I made the right choice by not taking the sweet stuff. Oh my gosh. By the way, the price is almost on dinners, but it's super worth it. I think that if you go in less touristic place it will be much cheaper, but it was included the water too. Now that we got some energy, let's go do the 365 steps that bring us from the top of this town to the beach. And of course there are some steps before the 365 steps, but you know, when you live on the top of the hill, it is what it is. Apparently if you take the normal road it's gonna take you 20 minutes, therefore these steps should cut directly to the port. My guess is that nobody counted these steps. They said 365 because it's the days of the year. Man, I need to get some sunglasses. Wearing a hat when it's hot and it's not that sunny doesn't really make sense, unless you're getting bold. Even a bad day lasts 24 hours. Good to know. I guess we reached the port very quickly. So there are two armed guards at the entrance of this port. Not really sure why, but okay. I see, from the port you meet the border police. Over here, a bar, a restaurant, where you can make money from the rich people placing their boats. And there are also boats being repaired. And I guess that's it from the port. The view from the top was much more beautiful. By the way, now it is law to have the houses painted in blue and white. This beach is pretty spacious. The Lucky Boy Club. Oh my gosh, Lucky Boy Zone. No bikinis on the beach, I guess. And the water looks like exactly like in Italy. Of course, Italy is 150 kilometers in that direction. Would you like to come to Tunisia and visit this place? Let me know in the comments, and please subscribe, and also check out all the link in descriptions to support the channel. Thank you so much.